Hello there, it's Hayley from SevereWeatherTV.com with the Severe Weather Outlook for June 30th. So what's happening at the moment in the Eastern Pacific? Two new storms, or new-ish, Douglas and Elida. And then in the Atlantic, we have an 80% chance for a tropical cyclone. This thing could potentially be the first one of the season, and it would be Arthur if it reached named storm status. In the United States, 30% chance for severe thunderstorms still for today, 15 for tomorrow, 5 for the day after that. So, there's one thing I missed over here, which is Northwest Pacific chance over here, or Pacific Northwest. I forget which order it goes in. Right, per the JTWC, low chance for this area over here. And then over here in the Eastern Pacific, we did end up getting the two storms. So we've got Douglas out here, moving away from land, luckily. And then Elida, however that's pronounced, where there is, let's see where it is, watches and warnings. There's a tropical storm warning in effect for this area of Mexico. And per the SMN, they are forecasting torrential rains for certain areas, intense rains for other areas, and very strong rains from some areas, as well as strong winds and elevated wave heights of 3 to 4 meters with Elida. Right. And then at the Atlantic. So this thing could very well end up being, Tropical Storm Arthur. And possibly even hurricane. We'll talk about that in just a second. But 80% chance for this. Also 80% chance in the next 5 days. And however, there was a recon plane earlier today, I do believe. And this thing was apparently found to be just below tropical depression limits. If it were to become a tropical depression, it would be 01A or L. I forget now. AL 0. It'd be 01 something. It'll be the first storm of the season. Right, so let's take a look at the models for Arthur. So, pretty much all of the spaghetti models basically have it curving back out this way. Now, of course, depending on how close it gets to the coast, can determine how much, even if it's not officially a tropical cyclone, this system could very much bring some rains, maybe some gusty winds, but rains would probably be the biggest threat with this. And it's really hard to see on this graphic, but here is the line that separates on these spaghetti models from it predicting that it's a tropical storm strength to hurricane strength. So in this line, so some of these models are predicting that this thing could get to hurricane strength status. And if it did, obviously that's not good. Hopefully it doesn't when it's far, far away from land. So yes, but most of the models are predicting tropical storm. And again, tropical storm Arthur. That would be its name if that happens. In the United States today, or for what's left of today, here's an overview of the severe thunderstorm weather threat for the next few days, and here's what's happening at this very moment. 20 warnings all over the place. 1 tornado warning out here in Missouri, and then 16 different severe thunderstorm warnings just kind of in every place, and 3 different special marine warnings up here at the moment. In general, for the rest of today, here's the tornado threat maps of 5%. I do believe early in the day it was as high as both 15% with the black hatched areas. So good news in that, isn't that it's both a lower percentage and they've dropped the probability of the significant tornado, which would be the EF2 and greater on a scale that goes from EF0 to EF5. However, winds still a pretty high threat with that 30% chance for the 58 mile per hour and greater winds, 15% chance for the 1 inch or larger, about to say 5 inch or larger hail. That, you don't want 5 inch or larger hail. That's going to level your car out there. That would happen. Tomorrow, 15% chance, but for quite a large area, and presumably parts of Canada, and presumably parts of Mexico as well, with the 5% down there for tomorrow. Here's some web pages for more information, and that is it for today. And stay safe out there.